Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man.
Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your #1 source for all things films and movies. My name is Elijah, and over the years, we've seen the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the awesome cast of characters do some really amazing things. And honestly, some of the things that these actors do are so impressive to see on the big screen, or just when they're on their press tours doing them just kind of out of entertainment purposes. But what happens when things are kind of flipped on their head, and these great actors can't pull off things that are maybe a little bit easier, or just things that are maybe outside of their regular skill set? It can lead to some hilarious moments along the way, and today we wanted to take a look at some of the funniest moments of the cast of the Marvel Cinematic Universe not really being able to do some relatively different things from their regular pool of skills and talents. Let's go ahead and jump into this by starting with this clip coming from Scarlett Johansson, who, when she was doing an interview with Jimmy Fallon, had to try to play the trombone and make a song out of it that Jimmy Fallon was supposed to try to figure out. It led to some hilarious moments along the way.
I didn't know to make it.
That was pretty good, way to go. Jingle bells!
No, wait, listen. How do you get different sounds out of this thing?
Then on the other hand, we had this moment from the same interview that happened just a little bit later on, where Scarlett Johansson had to try to play the violin.
Come on, that's all I can do.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I know it's not helping. I'm trying to think. One, two,
No, look.
Okay, so Tom Holland is also one of these actors who's known for being hilarious in just everything he does. And while this next clip we're going to show isn't really his fault, it has led to a lot of people online joking around saying that Tom Holland isn't the best at just a simple task such as sitting down. Here's the clip of that.
And we had shot the medium, or I think I shot the close-ups, and I was going to go back to the medium close-up.
There's no denying that a lot of people are huge fans of Paul Rudd. He's done so much stuff over the course of his career. He's been in so many hilarious movies along the way. And it's kind of funny to hear this story about when he was on a double date, what happened to his car along the way, and you can see how a date in this manner fell apart relatively quickly.
I just stepped out of my car to run, and I hit the pavement so hard, and I felt the tire kind of swoosh past my head.
Oh.
I looked up and I saw my car going toward a tree, and then it stopped because the girl in the back had to jump in the front seat and put on the emergency brake. My hands were all cut up, my pants were torn.
Now this next clip is actually one that's a little bit more surprising, but it comes down to when cast members of the Avengers, or the MCU as a whole, don't really know all of the Infinity Stones.
Yellow, blue, red,
The
green,
colors or the name?
gold, rose gold.
Sly family.
Sly in the family.
Oliver.
And while that last clip is funny just because they don't really know the details and intricacies of the lore behind some things in the MCU, it was interesting to see nonetheless that Benedict Cumberbatch and Tom Holland, as a combo, and mostly Tom Holland doing all the work here, did have a little bit more luck. And it's great to see because we've seen these two have such a dynamic chemistry on press tours in the past, and they're really the only ones in the group who actually did well.
Time, power, reality, space,
Time.
mind.
Mind stone.
We need the mind stone.
Because you do the accent, then it comes back.
Then on the other hand, we have Chris Pratt, who has this strategy in interviews and other types of appearances that's really funny, where he kind of acts like he doesn't know how to do things, and it leads up to a really funny reveal. We have this instance where he does this failed card trick, and we really are fans of how this one came out.
That's good. I think it was
Your card.
It was Ace of Cards, wasn't it?
Wait, Will, I'm not done. Give me a fist bump.
Wait a second.
Magic fist bump. Keep it right there. Don't move it. Squeeze.
Then on the other hand, we have Chris Hemsworth, who has talked about how he had a little bit of trouble riding a horse for one of the movies that he was in. Here's the story from that.
I'll give the horse one and we'll move quicker and get to a gallop and everyone, you'll be comfortable. And they're like, yeah. We charge off looking heroic, I'm like, this is great. This is the trailer moment. Horses start overtaking my horse and I'm like, this ain't good. Oh, no. And I'm like, pull up. And he just goes, whoop. And they're like, cut, whose idea was that? Who did that? And I'm like, yeah, whose idea?
And then, of course, this one's very popular, and oftentimes we see Mark Ruffalo and Tom Holland kind of be compared as who's worse with spoilers, but we do have to acknowledge the fact that Mark Ruffalo, with technology as a whole, might not be his strongest suit, as he accidentally streamed the opening to Thor Ragnarok by accident, and that was a pretty big deal when that happened. Then we have this clip back with Tom Holland and Zendaya, and it seems like they have a huge rivalry when it comes to air hockey, something that they do a lot in between scenes when shooting the Spider-Man movies. So when put to the test, Zendaya actually doesn't do nearly as well as you would think, considering how big their rivalry was.
All right, well, let's find out. Here we go. Oh, wow. All right, I got one.
We got another one.
This one goes to Tom. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. It's 1-0.
1-0.
Ooh! Wow. Spider-Man leads 2-0. Tom, if you score here, you win, and you win, and it's over. It is over.
Now, after, of course, that clip, if you looked carefully, Tom Holland did look really, really surprised. So we gotta say that this probably almost was maybe a fluke that Tom Holland even won in this air hockey match, because he looked absolutely shocked that he even won. But then in the same interview, it actually came out that Tom Holland cannot for the life of him spell Gyllenhaal, which led to some pretty awkward moments considering that's his co-star.
G.
Tom has not been prepped for this.
Y. L. H.
What?
Q.
L-H.
Dylan.
All right, well, we've learned the answer is no.
You need a stage name.
Also, we have this very amazing clip of Chris Hemsworth, who is known for playing Thor, the god of thunder, though he may not be the god of pianos.
Hi everybody, in Singapore at the moment. Just arrived in the hotel room. What? It's a piano. Look at this. And check out the view. Look at this.
Then we can look at more cast members from the Marvel Cinematic Universe trying to spell Dormammu. It didn't go too well for them.
M-A-M-U. D-O-R-M-A-X. No. It's a yes. Give me a yes.
D-O-R-M-A-M-U. O-U.
Dormammu's so fat.
And we can even appreciate this clip of Bradley Cooper, the actor who plays Rocket in Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame, who just, no matter how hard he tried, could not bring himself together to stop laughing during this interview.
can't have a serious conversation. You can't have a serious conversation.
Horribly
with these
deformed. Horribly deformed. Can barely talk.
Oh, no, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
We do like the way that Don Cheadle manages to talk his way out of Avengers trivia for the things that he didn't know, like what the quantum realm was, and he did a really good job at talking his way out of this one.
How would you describe the quantum realm?
Okay, now this one you can't get wrong. Whatever you say, it's just what you think.
No, it's not a subjective. It's not
Sure
that.
it is.
It's actually a very objective.
Yeah. How do you describe it?
I
She
don't
might
know
say
what
it's like
that
cotton
is.
candy, the quantum realm.
And that would be wrong.
You can't. No, it's an opinion. Mine be like it's like steel and it's hard.
Right.
And along the lines, we've talked about Chris Pratt already a little bit in this video, but he actually manages to do a very similar trick with talking his way out of explaining the quantum realm as well, which is really funny to see.
Quantum realm is, it depends. Now we're talking quantum realms. In terms of realms, there is an astral plane, and there's
4 quadrants.
If the astral plane can astral glide into the quantum realm, then it feels a lot better.
So now we wanted to go ahead and turn this video around to you guys. What do you guys think of all of these clips? Do you think that the actors from the Marvel Cinematic Universe are really funny when you get to see them in this perspective? Who do you think maybe is the biggest fail out of all of the ones we saw in this video today? And make sure you guys hit the like button if you want to see more videos just like this, because that will tell us if you like this video, and maybe we'll make more videos like this in the future. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss any new uploads we make here on this channel, as we make brand new videos every single day of the week. That's it for today, though. We'll see you guys all next time with a brand new video. Bye, guys.
I'm about to. Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.
Know anybody?